So when Blondie wanted to fly, he used to fall, and that caused him injuries throughout his journey with the PBF disease. Blondie is a lovebird. He has the PBF disease, which affects the beak and the feathers. This disease is the Psittacine beak and feather disease. It affects the beak and the feathers. It is a contagious disease, a virus that can be transmitted to bird, and by dust of feathers and other factors, probably when Blondie was born in the nest and stuff. And yeah, Blondie was infected. We suspect that he was infected by his mom. He's a regular lovebird. I got Blondie like 5 years ago, and about a year, when he reached a year, he was covered in beautiful feathers. I mean, we didn't suspect that he had a disease. Later on, when he hit the year, we started to notice that he was losing a lot of feathers, and I started to worry. But my parents told me that it was something normal for birds to lose feathers, so we didn't suspect anything at first. The Blondie was losing a lot of feathers, so we decided to take him to the vet, and they told us that it was probably a parasite or stress. So that they did an exam on him, and the results came negative. He didn't have any parasites. So the vets just told us that he had stress, but it didn't make any sense because Blondie was losing feathers on the top of his head, and Blondie didn't know what was happening to him. And when he had feathers, he used to explore a lot in high places in our house, and he always loved exploring things. He's very curious. So when Blondie wanted to fly, he used to fall, and that caused him injuries throughout his journey with the PBF disease. We understood and we found out that he had the PBF disease because of the internet, and we looked it up, and he had the same symptoms as the birds who suffer from this disease. So yeah, we didn't get any support from the vets because the knowledge for birds' diseases is very limited. Blondie, throughout the years, I learned his body language, so I can tell when something makes him uncomfortable or when he's happy or sad. And one of the things I learned from him is that he sort of like guides me with his body to the direction he wants to go. Like he sort of leans forward, and he sort of like guides me to the places he wants to go. So that's something I never actually knew that could happen. So I guess we both worked it out. When I started to learn about his body language, we could have like more fun, and I could understand what are the things that he likes and what doesn't like. Well, he has a very curious personality. He's always snooping around. I mean, when you're cooking or when I'm doing homework, he's always like there to see what I'm doing, and he likes to explore, and he's very grumpy too. I mean, when there's strangers in the house, he doesn't like them. He's very moody, even though like we've known him for a bunch of years. Blondie is still like, he's very caring, but at the same time he's moody too, and he's very funny bird. He is very loud. He loves noises. He loves recreating the noises. All he did was sleeping. He stopped being energetic, and he stopped having fun because of this. So we tried to do like other stuff to like cheer him up and let him know that there's other things he could have fun with. And at first it was very hard for him to have fun with those toys or stuff for him to like without flying. But us being persistent, Blondie started to fall in love with other stuff without him having to fly.